Hello, welcome to MTG Pro Tutor. I'm Sean Pennard, your host, and today we're going to open this M15 booster pack and evaluate the cards inside. Let's dive on in and see what we get. Alright, the first thing I always do is take out the marketing card and the land, and then I always look at the rare. Ba-boom! Chief Engineer. I am not a fan of Chief Engineer because all he does is artifact spells you cast have convoke. So that might be nice, but there's not too many artifacts that we're going to play that don't already have convoke. Really the only artifacts I can think of that come to mind are Willforged Golem, which already has convoke, Bronze Sable, which is 2 mana, so it's not that big of a deal, and Tyrant's Machine, which only costs 2 mana as well. I guess there is Meteorite, which would be nice, but yeah, but this all in all is not a very strong card. I'm kind of bummed that this is our rare, so let's see what else this pack has to offer. We're probably not picking Chief Engineer. Oppressive Raise I've been happy with. It slows your opponent down in the early game, so I don't mind having one in my deck if I'm white. Coral Barrier I'm very happy with. It's great for what blue wants, or it's a great card in a blue deck because blue tend to be more controlling. When you're controlling, you want to get the game to parity. Okay, you want games to last a long time, and on average, you want the power level of your cards to be better. So Coral Barrier fits really nice because you get 2 blockers for 3 mana, and you're more likely to push the game to a parity state where both players have played out all their cards and you're just kind of top decking. So Forge Devil is really nice because he does 1 damage to a target creature and then 1 damage to you, the owner. So he's good because he can kill things like Squid Tokens and Welcome Turns and Ariskos Swift Claws and all kinds of cool stuff. So I like Forge Devil a lot. If you're red, you will not be sad to have a Forge Devil in your deck. Hunter's Ambush. This is a one-sided fog, pretty much. It is prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by non-green creatures this turn. Black Cat is a 1/1 for 2 mana, so I'm not a fan already. Excuse me. 1/1 for 1s are, have to have some kind of cool ability like Forge Devil. And this guy's ability is when it dies, target opponent discards a card, so no thank you. I have not played Black Cat, and I definitely have not missed having one. There's never been a time, hey, I wish I had a Black Cat. Speaking of 1 toughness creatures, Ariskos Swift Claw is a perfect target for Forged Devil. You'll be very happy to wipe one of those out if you get it. On the flip side, in a white deck, it's not a bad 2-drop to have. Put the pressure on your opponent. So, it kind of fits nicely in a red-white aggressive deck, if you're going that route. Negate, not a bad card to have maybe in the sideboard. Counter target non-creature spell, if they have something really big, like a Planeswalker that you want to take care of. Scrapyard Mongrel, very strong red card. It's a 3/3 for 4, and then gets +2/+0 on trample if you have an artifact. So that's really nice. Pillar of Light, exile target creature with toughness 4 or greater. I don't mind having one of those. Hydro Surge, target creature gets -5/-0 to end of turn. It's a big dud. Just take my word for it. You don't really need this card. It's going to take up space in your deck. Giving a creature -5/-0 does not affect the game that much. All that's going to happen is you don't take 5 damage. So basically, this is the equivalent of a life gain card because you can let the creature go unblocked, and you don't take the damage. So what? The creature is tapped now. I mean, what's that going to do for you? That's why Hydro Surge is not good because it's basically a life gain card. All right, Kurd Chieftain is very good. Very good indeed. So he's a 4/4 as long as you control a forest. So that's great. So a 4/4 for 4 mana, and then you can pay 5 mana to give target creature, so either himself or somebody else, gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. So that's kind of nice. Oh my god! All three uncommons are red. Look at that. Cone of Flame is excellent. This is our first pick because Cone of Flame is incredible. You can you can get a 3-for-1 off a Cone of Flame. It deals 1 damage to target creature or player, 2 damage to target creature or player, and 3 damage to target creature or player, and it has to be 3 different targets. You do have to target 3 things. So you can always target your opponent, you can always target yourself, and then one other thing. Alright, so oh, that's cool. I never noticed inside the fire there are 3 burning figures. Look at that. Wow, that is actually pretty dang cool. Alright, so Cone of Flame is definitely my first pick. It's amazing. So I like Cone of Flame a lot. You can blow out. You can definitely get a blowout out of this. It's a sorcery, so you can do it pre-combat. You can just wipe out a large part of their blocking force, weaken some of their creatures. I mean, this is just great. And then Circle of Flame deals 1 damage to attacking creatures without flying. So it's good against token decks, right? Your opponent has a bunch of little soldier tokens and some like Orisco Swift Claws and like things like that. When they attack, they'll receive 1 damage and die unless they get pumped up, right? So that does not stop flying tokens, so it's not that good against triplicate spirits or things like that. But it's not a high pick, not a bad idea to have one in your sideboard if you're red, just in case. Excuse me, but not a first pick. All right, so hands down, we're taking Cone of Flame. The versatility is just amazing. So we'll take Cone of Flame. The Kurt Chieftain would probably not wheel, but this is the second best card for sure. So Cone of Flame and Kurt Chieftain, Scrapyard Mongrel. This pack was just full of red. So so you do have to think, oh hey, I'm passing all these good red cards, so they're gonna, whoever's downstream from me is gonna think red is open. Well, that's just the risk you're gonna have to take because Cone of Flame is that good. So there you have it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something and you use the knowledge to get out there and win more packs. I'm Sean Penrod, and we'll see you in the next pack.